back at the Tea with Jen and Bob's.
I'm Jen.
I'm Bob's, and you know what? We are here for the scoop this time.
This is the good one.
This is the good one. You guys will love this.
All right, friends. So when you joined us last for this scoop episode, I was talking Chiefs.
Yes.
And they were. It was before the Super Bowl, right?
Yes.
They had since won the Super Bowl, and you know. I'm still on Travis Kelce's bandwagon. So we had a snow day, so we were able to watch, or I was able to watch the parade. I watched it in its entirety. I don't know
Good. Good.
Because I'm a Chiefs fan now. So I don't know. I don't know. It was just what I did. So anyway, watched the whole thing. So I gathered a few things that I wanted to share in case you didn't see it. So they were clearly having a good time and celebrating.
They were.
Some things I've read say they may have been celebrating for a couple of days prior to the parade, including Andy Reid, which I thought was so funny. But you know what? Good for you guys. You won a Super Bowl.
That's right.
Do your thing.
Yeah, you're young.
So, yeah. So watching the parade, and they're up on these double-decker buses, which they when they did the Royals parade, apparently they were in cars or convertibles, and they were saying that people couldn't see them very well.
Okay, gotcha.
Especially those that because there was like I don't know, maybe 10 people deep as far as the crowd.
Excuse me, my dog's digging, so if you're hearing a noise in the back, I don't know. That is sweetheart. Okay. Okay, sorry. Go ahead. Back to the Chiefs.
Is really into this.
Yeah, I don't know what he's digging.
So they're on these double-decker buses, and you saw the fans couldn't see them. Although then I guess they got off the double-decker bus and they were walking like not amongst the crowd, but like close to the fans.
Okay.
Which I thought was really great. But before that, so Mahomes is up on the bus. He's kind of at the back. Someone throws him a beer, which
I saw this. That was great.
Okay, I love it. And they threw it, and he just went like this, and he caught it, and then he chucked it.
Yeah.
And I was like,
it was almost like when he caught it, he really did realize, that he how'd everybody respond, and he's like,
yeah, and he was pumped.
To the Travis
and I think you said he's probably trying to keep up.
With the rest of
with the other guys, possibly.
Sweet Patrick.
I saw a sweet meme that was like a guy, kind of like Mr. Rogers-ish, with his sweater all buttoned up, and it said, Patrick Mahomes during the season. Yeah. I think there was kind of a guy that maybe was a little intoxicated and kind of like laying over like this, and it was like Patrick Mahomes parade. I thought it was great. I think the chaos ensued the rest of the parade, and then it was a little bit of time before they actually made it to like the. I don't remember where they went to, but to the rally.
Right.
And so I maybe had a little bit more to drink until before they got to the rally. And so they're calling all these people up to talk, and I'm kind of like blah blah blah. I don't know. It's the mayor, and anyway, some people talked, and then the players came on, and then I knew it was going to get good because Travis Kelce gave his speech. Well, he dropped the F-bomb, and it was on local TV, and they did not get it bleeped in time.
Uh-oh.
It made me laugh. I loved it. Travis Kelce, again, friend.
Did you read that Travis Kelce was wearing a $20,000 Louis Vuitton coat? Like, did you read that? That coat he had on was a $20,000 Louis Vuitton. Which, you know what? Please, what did those men make? I mean, more than $20,000.
If you win a Super Bowl, do you get money for winning the Super Bowl?
Okay,
sure,
yeah. So I'm sure they got an extra bonus or something for that, and then what they make anyway. So it's not like he can't afford that, but what's on? Read that.
Sorry. So he was super pumped. He said again, you got to fight for your right to party, and then Tariq Hill I think was on stage. Patrick talked a little bit. He was decent. He didn't really say anything. I didn't feel like that was too appropriate. And then Tariq Hill was getting a little close to the edge of the stage, so they were holding on to his jacket so he wouldn't fall off.
Fall over.
Just like, where are these boys going after this? Because I need an airline to take me there. Anyway, I think they went to the Post Malone concert.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't really. I've seen Post Malone. I know who he is.
I like him.
I don't really know his songs.
I like his music.
Okay.
I like his music.
A
lot of people think he's really cute. I don't go there with him, but I think he's.
I'm not judging you, brother.
No, his music is good.
I'm sure you don't think I'm your cup of tea, but I think we can get along.
I feel like Post Malone probably is no judgment. I don't think he judges a lot.
He's judgeless.
He does his
I'm
thing.
not judging either, brother.
So they took my party into the Post Malone concert, and I think they partied afterwards.
Good.
Anyway, so Chiefs Parade, I don't know. It was a party. It was a good time.
It was a good time.
And, you know, I'm still Travis Kelce. I'm going to tune in next year. I really
I
think
think,
Chiefs fan
yeah.
now, so.
Yes, I think I might too. We were always, I'm from St. Louis, and so we were always like first Cardinals.
Yes.
It was the football Cardinals and then the Rams.
Yeah.
And so then they left. So I don't have a team anyway. Why
Oh.
not?
Oh, I like it.
Why not?
I like it.
Okay. So Jen, I'm gonna say 2 words. I think it's just 1 word. Baywatch.
I've seen
Baywatch,
every
she
episode.
loves it. And
I'll see
she,
anything.
okay, do you own a red swimsuit?
I do.
She does. And she looks quite
might
cute
have
in
worn
it.
to the beach.
And she might have, and thank goodness there was nobody drowning. But if they would have been, somebody would have been there to save them. Just kidding.
When you're on Baywatch, you're always
That's
on
right.
That's what I like to say.
She couldn't even relax. She was always, when she was in that suit, she just knew. Well, anyway, so, sorry. I don't want to.
It's a true
I don't
story,
wanna
Fred. I
bring
can
it
speak it.
away from that.
Yeah, that's true.
There's something hidden under my rug that my dog has decided he wants today. So anyway, if you hear that scratch in the background, I don't know what he's doing. Mattis, sweetheart. See, normally I'd be like, Mattis. I'm not gonna do that with fans here. Okay, so we're gonna talk about Pam, and so she's 52? 52, yes. Okay, and she looks fine. Actually, this picture of her looks pretty good. She looks cute.
Yeah.
Much better than I'm sure. I'm not definitely not judging Pam.
Yeah.
Anyway, she got married to
Yes.
John Peters. Did you hear this?
Well, in
Okay.
Italy, or was it in Italy? Italy, or
let's
because she
see.
doesn't live in the U.S. anymore. She's
Oh.
protesting Trump. Yeah, I got that from the Hills
good to
reboot.
know.
When
It says at a ceremony in Malibu, California.
oh, fantastic. Well, then she
Maybe
yeah.
he lives here. Maybe he's not protesting because he's 70.
Maybe she, yeah.
He's 70 something, guys. Sorry, I was thinking he was like 74 or something. Anyway, I don't see how old he is, but he's in his 70s.
Yeah.
He used to date Barbara Streisand for a long time. John
Oh.
Peters. He's like he's a director.
Okay.
He did the original Star is Born with Chris Christopherson
Okay.
and Barbara Streisand. Did I say did he date? I said he dated Barbara Streisand, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, so they got married, but here's the thing, and you probably know this. They didn't really get married because
Oh.
so this whole story is that they're breaking up 12 days after they got married. But
Oh.
they never really got married in the first place because like they had a ceremony, but they didn't ever sign the papers and so send it in
right.
legally. I like why bother?
Yeah.
I don't know. But
Oh.
we could get married right now.
I would not love
And
nothing
then
more.
and then we would just
I just don't want to break
break.
up with you.
Yeah, I don't want to break it with you either. But I just feel like what I don't understand.
Well, Pam, I'm
It's
telling you,
different.
she moved. I know she
I'm
moved to
sure
Paris
you're absolutely right.
because she was protesting Trump. Her son Brandon
Sorry,
Lee was
sorry.
on the Hills reboot, and she made an appearance on there. And you know, we've all aged a little bit, but you know, I mean, I think her and Tommy Lee
Yes.
did a little partying, you know,
Okay.
and
Like back in the day, you're saying.
yeah,
I
because
didn't
it's
know if
just she didn't look like, you know.
Oh, she looks a little
I don't know,
rougher.
CJ. Yeah, I mean,
But
but
she
yeah,
don't
I
look
mean,
like CJ
well,
anymore.
no.
Yeah, we all
She
is.
was
She's
doing a
52.
saging of Brandon Lee's
Oh.
house, so that, you know, and she's very much into that
Yeah.
sort of thing. So
Yeah.
anyway, her sons are adorable. Like I
Are
think
they?
Brandon
Okay.
Lee's pretty cute. You know,
Okay.
he seems to be doing well for himself, and
Good.
yeah. So maybe she's back now. Maybe she's done protesting.
Maybe.
But you know.
Well, but now she's divorced again. She's not divorced because they never got married. But they're thinking through things. She just thought maybe it was moving too fast.
Well.
They dated like 30 years ago when she was in her 20s,
Okay.
and then he would have been in his 40s, which was
Okay.
kind of an age difference.
It is.
I don't know, 50s and 70s. Yeah, I mean, like I'm in my 50s. I don't know that I want to date somebody in my 70s, but he looks actually pretty good if you go online and look at. I mean, like I don't know that he.
He looks like the Fonz to me.
She's not wrong. Let's see if I can show this. All right, here we go. There they are.
Who
Looks
is
a little bit like Henry Winkler.
Henry Winkler? Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know.
get
I
that.
think it's a little. I think you guys might not be able to see it, but anyway.
Yeah, I get that
If
vibe.
you go online to oh, it's CNN.
Well, then it's true.
And
It's not even CNC.
So I'm sorry, CNN.
no judgment in this.
This is a
I'm
judge-free
surprised
zone.
CNN is reporting that.
Well, I was
didn't
kinda
report it
too.
Pop culture.
I was kind of
Oh,
too,
I
yeah.
would consider that pop culture.
Yeah, definitely. Well,
Well, Pam, I wish the best for you and John. And
Um,
if not, I think Pam will land on her feet. She always seems to. She'll do fine.
Pam will, yes, Pam will be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, they split 12 days after their wedding, but then they didn't get married anyway, and now they're just rethinking it. So
Okay.
anyway, that's the
Well, maybe
scoop that I
Hasselhoff
have.
came in the picture and ruined it all.
No, okay, tell me on this one. On Baywatch, did she end up with somebody?
Well,
I never really watched it.
let's see. I did. Yeah, she was kind. What I think happened was she was on the show and she was starting to kind of be on and off towards the end of her reign on like the season went on for several more seasons after she left. But you could tell that something was going on. She was, kind of in and out. And when I say that, I don't think anything bad was. I think she met Tommy Lee, and I think they were doing their thing or whatever. And then Carmen Electra came on, and so I don't know if there was some things between them. I really don't know. I'm making this up at this point, but I know that she was kind of
You're speculating.
starting off.
It's all right.
She was kind of going off the show. So, but I think her and Tommy Lee got together, and
Okay.
I think they were having some
Right.
great times. And yeah, so.
As one does.
So yeah, I can't remember. I think how they played it off was that she went away to somewhere and got married.
Italy, maybe?
Yeah. Yes. It was a flash forward to.
This is all,
2020.
our good friend Jenny Denny always says, I'm just speculating here, and that's my new word.
I love it.
We're just speculating.
Also when she says, I also like it when she says, "What the thunder."
What the thunder. She's something else, that one. All right.
Anyway, okay, well, Pam. Yeah.
All right, so that's all we have for right now, but we're gonna be back with another episode of Spilling the Tea, so don't forget to join us again. All right, take care, and we're gonna do some more celeb scoop.
Yeah.
Take care, guys.
Stick around.
Oh, well, one day we will.